Yes, 1, 2. All right, what is up, everyone? How's it going? Olympia, Artesian Commons. My name is Double B, and I represent the Bridge Music Project. And this is the Bridge Summer Concert Series. So we're real happy to have everyone here. What we're doing tonight is we're having a beat battle. We got 16 producers who have come, from across the region, across the state to be here. And this is all beats. This is a tournament. Can we cut this other music here? So, for those who don't know, the Bridge Music Project is a nonprofit organization here in Olympia that teaches how music and writing can be used as tools for empowerment. And it wouldn't be a proper Bridge event without you hearing from some of our youth. So we're going to kick it off with a short performance. If I could please get Maddox and Shady B to the stage. Let's go!
So I've been hit and got deep, but still see evil. I've been kicked down by people who said it always be the family ripped away at 12. Now my life was living hell. Thought if I could miss the kids, then everyone would go as well. So I ran to Seattle, not knowing what to expect, but I was not prepared for people telling me to come correct. You know what I did? I took that bus back home, cause the place that I felt safe was my room alone. I ain't a gangster, I ain't really trying to be. I never really had a collar to be running the streets, and if I'm running, then I'm running from me. And if you throwing up game time, cause we throwing up beat. I never believed that I was put on the I agreed to extreme, but that's my reality. Look at police and disbelief. I'm like, what is y'all falling sick? Cause I've been knowing it was me and I'm knowing that I'm unique. Knowing it was me and I'm knowing that I'm unique. Yeah, knowing it was me and I'm knowing that I'm unique. It's hard, but I keep pushing on every day. I pray to a God that I'm hoping makes the pain go away. Meanwhile, there's a fraud in the White House doing big things. And I'm gonna pop. Because I was told my future's everything. Yeah. Coming up in it, how much was got the bad luck? Cause I was walking out to see that rent to recovery truck, pretending like I didn't, then proceeded to shut the door. Everybody get on the floor and don't make a sound till the knocks fade away. In my head I'm wondering how my mom forgot to pay, and on top of that I haven't eaten 3 days. And I'm numb to the pain, but I know it ain't going away, and I'm a picky getter, but that's the price I have to pay. Times are rough, but I was never one to pray. Sometimes I wonder how we made it through the days, waiting for change, but nothing seemed to come our way, so we had to make it. Any chance we take it, we're doing better, but we're still stuck like skating red with no wax and rusty trucks screeching by. The money's coming in, but it sure is leaving, like a man nothing to lose. So watch it do a bank, that's a drastic risk that we ain't want to take, but we gonna get this money, no matter what's at stake, no matter how long you wait. The pressure got our heads, cause we don't buckle, so punch a ticket. Long journey, slow grind, if you think you didn't miss it. Long journey, slow grind, if you think you didn't miss it. But I keep pushing on every day, and I pray to a God that I'm hoping makes the pain go away. Meanwhile, there's a fraud in the White House doing big things. I'm gonna pause because I was told my future's everything. Yeah. Hallelujah. That's about that. Oh my God! You wanna do this? He said, baby girl, what's up? I said, nothing, can I get a sip? What's in your cup? He said, I'm sober, I'm just sipping on some water. If it's alcohol you're looking for, I'm sorry I bothered you. And then we went our separate ways. For days and days I wondered if I should have stayed. Kept thinking about his baby blue eyes, the sickness by the sunrise. And if I ever got the chance again, how I think about a second impression. The first one I do and I can't resurrect it. Just goes to show what the media is feeding. The alcohol you get, the boys that feel smoking, drinking. You're just another proof. You're so rude, what do you even do? I just sit at home, write my songs in my room. I was trying to think I had my friends don't remember adventures. It was sneak away and go get into all that empty pleasures. Enjoy the view, but this can bring in your mind. Can't enjoy the view when you're constantly reaching behind to open the door with all the skeletons. They ain't got no relevance, we're tripping in the elements just to seek out intelligence. Naturally get moody and coming through, but I will not say how to chill. But some needs a different way. I'm crazy and unique and I am wild like a flame. I got the tendency to ask my friends if they okay. When they tripping and I see it's like a savage on their face. They think that I'm so rude. I'm a prude. What do I even do? I just sit at home, write my songs in my room. They think that I'm so rude, that I'm a prude. What do I even do? I just sit at home, write my songs in my room. In my room, in my room, in my room, in my room. Yeah, yeah, yeah. In my room. Ooh. Are y'all ready for this beat battle? Yeah!
All right, give it up one more time for Maddox and Shady B. All right, we're gonna kick this battle off. I encourage everyone, you know, stick around for the entire battle, win, lose, or draw, which there won't be any draws. Stick around, support all the other beat makers. So I want to start by, we can go ahead and fade this track out. I want to start by introducing you to our judges here today. So our first judge coming to the stage right now is Patrick. Patrick, where you at? Patrick is a dope producer. He's you know, made tracks for the Bridge Music Project. This man knows music. So tell us a little bit, what are you going to be looking for here today with the beats?
I'm looking for originality. I don't want to hear like the beat packs that you can get from just anywhere. I want to hear that you went out and dug your crates.
Okay. All right, cool. So next up to the stage we have Mr. DJ Lova J. Where you at, Lova J? Well, hopefully he'll be here in a second. Next up, we have Alex Wishart, who, Alex is, you know, he was a youth participant in the Bridge. He's now moved on to college for music production. He's doing big things. He's out there on YouTube, Spotify. What are you going to be looking for? Good beats.
Well, more specific. Give me a little more than that.
Originality. I mean, always originality. I agree with that. Quality mixes. I want good sonics. I want people who know their drums, who can get good grooves, good chords, good melodies. It's just about the quality.
Looking for quality. So it looks like we're maybe waiting a minute on Lova J, but let me introduce you guys to our host for the evening. Our host has produced a lot for the Bridge. He's usually our engineer when we go recording. He's also worked with everyone from Old Dominion to Gift of Gab, from Blackalicious to Aesop Rock to Michael Jackson. Just playing. He hasn't worked with Michael Jackson, but he has worked with all those other people. Please welcome to the stage, Matt Smokovich. Smoke! Real quick, we got Lova J back here. So our third judge is Mr. Lova J. Join us here on the stage, Lova. So we need to know, what are you going to be looking for in the beats here tonight?
We're looking for creativity, we're looking for some punch, the different type of arrangement, orchestration, energy in a track. So that's what I'm looking for tonight.
What up, how's everyone doing? Yeah? Are you ready? Are you ready to judge? Make noise? Hear bangers? There's only one person who wants to hear bangers. Everyone else wants to. All right, there you go. That's good. We're not even gonna stall. I'm not even gonna talk. We're just gonna get into beats. First up, we have DJ Iceman versus DL Murray. DJ Iceman, DL Murray, to the front of the stage. So, this tournament is going, we're just doing judges, are we doing crowd? No crowd, just judges? Okay. And are you guys almost ready? Okay, so this is how this is gonna work. It's gonna be 2 60-second rounds per participant. Winner of those 2 rounds will be determined by the judges. And we're just gonna go until the last person is standing. First prize is $350. Second prize is $100. And third is $50. So, okay, I got that.
Winner decides. All right. Said tails. You want to go first or second?
All right. So DJ Iceman, you're up first. All right, DJ Iceman. Next up, DL Murray. Oh, get up for DL Murray. DJ Iceman. Give it up for DJ Iceman. Killing it. And man, if you guys are feeling these, you gotta make some noise. Be into it. Give it up for DL Murray. So before we go to the judges, can we get Cosna versus Wild Beats Production up here and load yourself up while the judges are doing their thing? So first up.
What's your vote for and why? DL Murray or Iceman?
I'm gonna have to say DL Murray. The variety in there, in each of the 60-second samples, kept my ear always wanting to know what's going on. The other one was a little bit, it's a great beat. Everything's there, but a little more, change it up a little more. Keep it going, keep the ear interested. Don't let it fade.
Yeah, I'm also going to go with DL. He definitely had the switch ups. He kept you entertained for that whole 60 seconds. He was telling a story with each track. But props to Iceman, though, because he had some sick beats, too.
All right, I'm also going with DL Murray. I like his arrangement, his originality throughout the time he had. And I love Iceman's use of the samples. But I think DL's originality and creativity and arrangement and the punch and the slaps in the track also, was dope. So I'm going with DL.
All right, DL Murray goes the chance to win $1 million. Next up, we have Cosmo versus Wild Beats Productions. Heads or tails? See, we're digital now. We don't. Oh, tails. Who goes first? Okay. So, Wild Beats Productions goes first. Ready. All right, give it up for Wild Beats Productions. Up next, we got Cosna. All right, that was Cosna. Make some noise if you're feeling it. Up again, we have Wild Beats Productions. Yeah, give it up for Wild Beast Productions. Next up, Cosno. Give it up for Cosno. All right. For the next battle, it's going to be EDAC versus Rose. So if you want to get up here and get your stuff ready, judges.
I'm going to have to give it to Wild Beats. That he brought the fire of those beats. Woo! A lot more cleaner production. You could hear all the elements that were in there, and you could tell that he was doing something with each of the elements. The other one seemed like it needed a little more mixing, and I also struggled to groove with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to also give it to Costner.
To Costner or Wild
Oh,
Beats?
did you say Wild Beats? Oh, okay. I'm gonna give it to Costner this time.
Okay.
Especially that first track, it just blew me away. His breakdowns are incredible. His choice of samples is great. Mixes were great. I'm gonna give it to Costner.
I guess I'm deciding vote here, but one is it Wild Beats? I thought it said Raw Beats. Okay.
Wild Beats is the more electronic.
Yeah.
Costner is
I like both, and I liked Wild Beats' inversion of the bass and bringing it in and taking it out. I felt like I'm gonna go with Costner though, because I really like his ability to not only come heavy with the bass, but he showed a lot of diversity in his sound, bringing in the melody, bringing in the classical sounds on the second track. So it's very close, but I'm going with Costner.
Cosno proceeds on. Up next, we have EDAC versus Rose. So Rose, heads or tails? Heads it is. Are you going first or second? Okay, going first. Savage. Get ready. Up first, Rose. Oh, give it up for Rose. Up next, we have EDAC. Drop it. All right. All right, a chance to answer is Rose. Oh, give it up for Rose. All right, Edak, drop that. All right, give it up for Edak. Before we start the next battle, or the judges, can we get Zach Harms versus Frenchie up to the front while they're letting you know?
So I'm gonna have to say, Rose has one of the punchiest kick drums I've heard so far by far, and her drums are mixed. But I'm gonna have to give it to Edak. His lazy beat and his variations with the sounds that he was using kept it interesting.
Yeah, I also felt like Rose had some great mixes. The way the drums hit so hard, some of the best yet. But I'm also gonna have to give it to Edak. Originality, swing, his sound selection was just on another level. It was great.
I really like Edak. He sounds like he's like orchestrating a musical massacre with the offset beats and just coming in with different sounds. But I'm actually going with Rose on this. I actually like Rose's the punch and sometimes simplicity in her keys and stuff. I really appreciated the cleanness of it. You know, I just think it was well arranged. Both of them were dope, but I'm gonna go with Rose.
All right, Edak goes the next round. All right, are you guys ready? No? Are you guys ready with the next beats here? No? Let's flip a coin for it. Heads or tails? Heads it is, first or second. All right, Zach Harms is up first. All right. Up next. give it up for Frenchie. Up next, we got Zach Arms. Drop it. All right, give it up for Zach Arms, which was actually Zach Arms, not Edak. All right, Frenchie, you're up next. All right, give it up for Frenchie. Next up, Zach Arms. Give it up for Zach Arms. Before we go to the judges, can we get Deli and Sunday Gavin up to the front? Judges.
I'm gonna have to give it to Zach. He had some beats. They were a little bit more minimal, but they had the groove, and I could easily hear them being played on the radio. The other beats, they had it, but it just wasn't quite a whole package. It wasn't just that really tightness that you can tell everything's one cohesive song. It wasn't quite there for me.
Yeah. Frenchie brought it. He had some really original shit. It was really, but he had some really good style. He had some really good beats, great bass. But I'm also gonna give it to Zach. He really brought the grooves. Every track just bounced.
All right. Both dope again. I liked Frenchie's arrangement and his transition with the different levels of the bass that he used. But also I just felt, I agree as well. I think Zach had a little edge. He had a little bit of different diverse sound that he used and was able to transition the beats and make different, I guess, transitions during the track that showed diversity in his production. I liked it. To Zach.
All right, Zach moves on. Up next, we got a battle with the champ, last year's champion, Deli. We're gonna let him call it in the air. You know, you get something. Tails. Heads. What do you want to go first or second? Second. Okay. Deli Beats up first. Oh, give it up for Deli. Up next, we got Sunday Gavin. Give it up for Sunday Gavin. All right, we're about to hear back from Deli.
Bounce. Keep bouncing.
Give it up for Deli. All right, Sunday Gavin. Beta. Sunday, give it up for Sunday Gavin. All right, before I give it to the judges, if we can get Crown Co. and Mac Real to the front. All right, we're gonna start with you, Lover, this time.
Okay, this is an example of when there are no losers, you know, and really with the whole competition. But there is a winner for me in here, and Sunday Gavin, dope and very clean and clear with this production. I think what really stood out to me with both of these producers is that they paid attention to the mix. They paid attention to the sound in the edit space, in the edit time. And I'm just slightly giving the edge because of the first track to Delhi. So.
Yeah, I agree. This was a crazy match. Both of these guys were super sick. Both of them had great mixes, great arrangements. I'm also going to give it to Delhi. When the West Coast, like G-Funk synth came in on the first track, I was just like, I don't know if you guys could see me, I just like my mind was blown. Crazy, crazy round.
Sunday Gavin, some great music. The groove wasn't quite there, so I'm going to have to give it to Delhi. He came with that fire on that first beat. And yeah, the second beat from Sunday Gavin was pretty good. First beat wasn't quite there for me, so it was tough, but Delhi.
All right, Delhi goes on. Up next, we have an actual, what, how many times did you win it prior to Delhi? 2? We have a 2-time champ here in Crown Crow, so we're about to hear some stuff. So, he's a heavyweight, but he's gonna meet his match. So, heads or tails? Oh, nah. Heads it is. Mackerel, you want to go first or second? You go first. All right. I like that. Up first, we have Mac Real. All right, give it up for Mac Real. Up next, we got the Crown Crow. Oh, give it up for the Crown Crow. Yeah, that. All right, up next we have Mac Real. All right, give it up for Mac Real. With a chance to respond, Crown Crow. Disqualified. You gotta go. Before we give it to the judges, if we get Luca Pelli versus WBK up to the stage. All right. All right, Love J.
I don't know about the Rick Astley part, but again, both of these guys display some talent. And I think Mac Real, the second track, man, I mean, that was a killer track. That was a murderous track. But I think Crown Crow came with arrangement and diversity on both tracks and really took advantage of the time he had. And I just think that's important right here because there's no takebacks. I think he really took advantage of it in comparison. So I'm going with Crown Crow.
Yeah, this was another really evenly matched round. I mean, it was really great from both of them, I should say. Mac really brought some great tracks. I would love to hear them with a vocalist on them. Some of those beats were amazing. But I'm also going to give it to Crown Crow for consistency, quality, and arrangement. So good.
Echoing the other guys, similar thing, very close competitors, but Mac Real had all the parts there. The mixing just wasn't quite there for me. Everything kind of had the same volume. It was all kind of just there as like a wall. And I want a little more depth. So I'm going to have to give it to Crown Crow purely because of his mixing. There's a lot of diversity there and a lot of little nuances that it's hard to pick up on, but puts him just a little bit above.
All right, give it up for Crown Crow. Up next, we have Luca Pelli versus WBK. Who wants to flip for it? Do we? Are we, seem to be down a man. Oh. No, we're good. Here you go. Luca Pelli versus WBK. All right, heads or tails? Heads or tails? Heads it is. Who goes first? Luca Pelli. All right, Luca Pelli's up first. Or WBK, sorry. Yeah. WBK. All right, give it up for WBK. Up next is Luca Pelli.
Man, drop that shit for these folks. Man, drop that shit for these folks.
Ooh, give it up for Luca Pelli. Next up, we got WBK. Drop it. All right, house it is. That didn't sound housey. All right, give it up for WBK. Lastly, Luca Pelli.
These fleeting moments bring me close to you through the distance. These fleeting
Oh, give it up for Luca Pelli. Before we go to the judges, if we could get Drew the Alchemist and Brainstorm to the front.
Again, this is nice. Very, very great talent. Luca Pelli is dope and badass. I think the one thing I was just waiting. I kept waiting because I could feel both producers. Let me just say that. I felt the music from both. I didn't have to really think about it much. But I was waiting for something to happen with Luca Pelli, something to change, and I got a different arrangement from WBK. He took me to another level and used the bars. He used the measures to his advantage with the time he had, and I'll just give him the edge for that. Both dope though.
This was another close one, but I'm gonna have to also give it to WDK. It was really bold playing a house track in the middle of there too. That was crazy. Yeah, good work.
I'm gonna have to go with Luca Pelli. The mixing is where I really can tell that this producer's on another slightly better level, and they're looking at the whole track versus just making it, but they're taking it to the mixing and the mastering level. So Luca Pelli had that for me. Hands down, the house track, mix it up though. I'm a house head, so it was a hard choice.
All right, WPK to the next round. All right. Next up, we have Drew the Alchemist. Oh, maybe we don't. Oh. Okay, that's what we do. Okay, we're gonna, we have a little bit of technical difficulties. So if we could actually get Agent M and Trap Jesus to the front. Agent M and Trap Jesus. Trap the Lord. All right.
What are you doing up there? Where'd you get up there?
What's that?
Yes, there's more. There's like 8. There's 9 rounds. Yeah. So, but so we're gonna have
Okay, are you guys ready? Trap Jesus, heads or tails? Trap Jesus is incorrect, it's heads. First or second? You second, okay. So we're gonna lead off with Trap Jesus.
My Lord and Savior.
Thy Lord and Pack Savior.
One of his disciples.
And drop it.
If you're running, you better give a hundred. If you're running with me, you better give 150.
Give it up for Trap Jesus. Next up, we got Agent M. Ooh, give it up for Agent M. Trap Jesus. Drop that. Trap Jesus. Up next, Agent M. All right, man, give it up for Agent M. All right, so before the judges go, we can get Drew the Alchemist and Brainstorm back. All right, love it, Jay.
Man, these guys are dope, man. Trap Jesus is an audio terrorist. He tears it up, and both are masters of noise. I mean, knowing trap music, these are different genres here, and this is not a judge on genre. I'm not judging anything here on genre, like the West Coast or East Coast or none of that. The only difference here is I felt Agent M is another master of noise. These guys were using the different layers and bringing in different sounds. And Agent M, I just felt like his mixing was just cleaner, just a little bit cleaner and more clear for me. That's the only advantage I see. Both of them are just noise masters to me. It's dope. And so I go with Agent M slightly.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that too. I'm also going with Agent M. Both of these guys were sick, but a little bit cleaner mixes. That first beat was really sick too. It was kind of on a little bit of like DJ Premier or something, I felt, man. I like that a lot.
So, Trap Jesus, he's a scientist. He was experimental. He was out there. But I think Agent M actually brought me to church with those choir samples and the classical. So it's a tough choice. It's like comparing apples to oranges. These guys already got Agent M, so I'm going to go Trap Jesus, yes. Reward the originality.
All right, we got Agent M to the next round. Killing it. Next up, we have I ever seen you lose a battle ever? I don't think I ever have. I don't think I've ever been to a battle that Brainstorm has been at and lost. Oh, well, I need to go to more battles. Most of them, though. I've been to a lot. So is it heads or tails? Tails. So, who do you want to go? Do you want to go first or second? Okay. Up first, we got Brainstorm. All right, give it up for Brainstorm. Up next, we got Drew the Alchemist. Launching off of iTunes. All right, there you go. Oh, give it up for Drew the Alchemist. Oh, dropping another beat. All right, up next, we got Brainstorm. Oh, give it up for Brainstorm. Next, Drew the Alchemist. All right, give it up for Drew the Alchemist. Before we let the judges go, if we get DL Murray and Costna up to the stage. And it's gonna be, we need to go quick on this round, so I'll be calling y'all out.
All right, great job, Drew the Alchemist and Brainstorm. I think I'm giving the edge to Brainstorm when I'm hearing his drums. I'm hearing just pride of drums and pride of a clean mix, and like nothing's coming out without being razor sharp. And I just give the edge to Brainstorm just for that. Dope, both of them dope.
Yeah, both of them are definitely dope. Drew has some great beats, some great originality, but Brainstorm might have had like the best drums I've heard so far. They were perfect. That was great. Brainstorm.
Oh man, this competition's gonna get so tough as we keep going on, and I almost want to hear the beats again because they were so close, but Brainstorm.
Oh, and it's one round battles from here on out? Is that what it is? And it's 1 round? Okay, so it's just like, it's sudden death. We're gonna do 1 round battles for the rest of the battle. The judges are gonna be pointing, and we're gonna move it. So, first up, we have DL versus Kasna. Hold up. Heads or tails? Tails it is. Who goes first? All right, DL's up first. Give it up for DL Murray. Up next, we got Kostna. Are you ready? Drop it. All right, give it up for Kostna. Judges, in your opinion, who took that round? Point. We have DL over here, Kostna over there. All right, DL to the next round. Up next, we got Crown Crow versus EDAC. DL goes to the next round. Give it up for Crown Crow. Oh, sorry. That's EDAC. Sorry, that was... Crown Crow's up next. Drop that. for Crown Crow. Judges, in your opinion, who took that round? This side is EDAC, that side is Crown Crow. We got, oh, 2 for the Crow, 1 for EDAC. Crown Crow moves on to the next. Up next, we got Deli versus Zach Harms. Deli's up first. Drop that. All right, give it up for Deli. Up next, we got Zach Harms. All right. Give it up for Zach Harms. Judges, were you feeling Deli on the right or Zach Harms on the left? One. All right, Deli moves on to the next round. Up next, we got Agent M versus Brainstorm. Agent M versus Brainstorm. The mutilation round. Devastation. Complete destruction. All right, Agent M is up first. Drop that beat. Give it up for Agent M. Oh, wow. All right, judges. Brains on your left. Agent M is on your right. Point to who you thought. Agent M went first. Agent M held the line. Brainstorm dropped a dime. I don't know. That was horrible. 3, go. Agent M. Oh, okay. Agent M progresses to the next round. Okay, up next we have WBK versus Rose. WBK versus Rose. Okay, we're almost to the semifinal round. The second to the last round almost. All right. So, up first, we're gonna. WBK gets to choose since you won the round. Do you want to go first or second? Okay, so Rose is up first. All right, up next we got WBK. Drop that.
I guess they feel like I've been playing for some.
Okay, so we got WBK on your left or Rose on your right. Judges, who are you feeling? We got 1 for Rose and 2 for WBK. WBK advances. So, WBK, stay up here. DL Murray. All right, it's heads or tails. Heads it is. So, WBK, do you want to go first or second? So, okay, he's going second. So up first, we got D.L. Murray. DL, drop it. All right. Give it up for D.L. Murray. Up next, we got WBK. Give it up for WBK. Judges, if you're feeling WBK, to the left. If you're feeling D.L. Murray, to the right. D.L. Murray goes to the next round. Up next, we got Crown Crow versus Agent M. Crown Crow's going first. All right, give it up. Up next, we got Agent M.
Extra clips for extra shit.
Agent M. So on the right is Crown Crow, on the left, Agent M. 1, 3. Oh, Agent M goes to the finals. Okay, so for the finals here, we're gonna have to do something a little bit different because we are out of time. I thought we were gonna be able to drop 2 beats. It's really 1. And we're voting, so I'm voting too, and I'm voting for first, second, third. All the judges are. So it's just whoever just devastates this round, devastate it. So, oh yeah. Yeah, let's give the crowd a vote too. Yeah, I got you. All right, that's fair. On top of the judge votes, that's an extra vote. All right. So the loudest, whoever gets the most crowd votes, that means you only vote for the person that you feel will get the extra vote from the crowd. All right? We're just going, let Deli decide, he's the champ. Okay, so who's going second? D.L. Murray. Where's D.L. Murray? You're up here. Yeah. Up first, we got Agent M. Drop that. This is do or die. Agent M's going first. All right. Are you ready? Drop it.
Think I'ma try something that I ain't never did before. Top, break it down for a player like you.
All right, give it up for Agent M. Up next, D.L. Murray. All right, give it up for D.L. Murray. Next up, we got Deli. All right. Well, let us talk amongst the judges real quick.
All right, so I'm going to fill the space for a minute. Can we hear it for all the beat makers who came here to compete today? I want to thank everyone that contributed to making this happen. Let's hear it for our City of Olympia staff who's staying extra late so we can make this happen. Thank you for letting us have a little hip-hop here in the park. Once again, this has been a production of the Bridge Music Project. We work with youth. We're a hip-hop organization, so keep in touch with us. We always need beats. Trap Jesus has done beats before for us and smoking a lot of us. So once again, thank you for being here. Thank you for all the sponsors and contributors. West Olympia Rotary, OlyFed, the PBIA, and the Olympia Downtown Association. Can we hear it for all the people that made this possible? A big thank you to our judges, Patrick, Alex, and Lova J, and of course our host. Can we give it up for our host one time? Smoke! All right, so here's the moment. Who won?
Coming in third place, Olympia's own DL Murray. Coming in second, we got the H&M. That means Deli is the two-time champ. All hail the champ. Man, everybody who came out, this year's been probably my favorite beat battle out of all of them. Everyone stayed to the end. Some of the best beats that we've had. I appreciate you coming out for a good cause. Let the champ talk.
I'm just glad to be breathing and see another one of these, man. You guys can follow me. I'm on all social media. It's Deli Got Beats, DELIGOTBEATS. Give it up to these amazing producers, man. I actually, if you're in Seattle, Sunday, I battled this man 3 rounds. This upcoming Sunday, Death by Stereo. So I might have won the battle, but I may lose the war. You never know. So yeah, shout out to all you guys too for just, you know, coming out and supporting, man. Like, we put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into the stuff we do, man. So it's nice to see you guys bobbing your head and shaking your tail feathers, man.
So once again, we are the Bridge Music Project. Thank you for coming. We're out. Peace.